What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? You already know who it is. It's your favorite Auntie Pooh. Well, you know some of y'all favorites and some of y'all don't like me. And we don't care if you don't like me. You don't like me. That's a personal problem. You don't like me. Anyway, what's the deal? What's the deal? Hey, y'all already know it's Pooh Mafia. If y'all ever need me, ever need to talk, ever going through something, y'all already know y'all can hit me 424-258-4640. Don't be getting on me about my hair. You feel me? Because I ain't with it. I didn't with it. But I'm going to do something to it, put a little conditioner on it or something. So y'all don't be talking shit. Yeah, I'm talking about. Let's see if this video will go through. You feel me? We gonna see if this video work. Because I've been trying all day. You know what I'm talking about? So, we gonna try it again. Alright? So, this bitch ended up telling me she the reason why I got shot. So I'm like, what? You feel me? Like, what? Like, what you mean you the reason? She was like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, what you mean you sorry? She said, because she said, I knew they was coming. You what? You knew they was coming. She said, yeah. She said, and I didn't warn you. I said, what you mean? She said, even when I got hit, we had already knew, you know, to watch out. I'm like, so y'all already knew it was a possibility, like. She like, yeah. I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. Like you really just saying fuck the game, like you really like, you know, like you really just like you really oh damn, my girl, like you really just being like not holding the cold down. Like I'm like, alright. I'm like, you knew they was coming, you ain't say nothing. I'm like, alright, I can let that go. She said, you not gonna hold that against me, friend? I said, no. I said, I ain't even gonna trip. You know, I'm talking about homies done did it before. You my home girl. You know, really don't make it no different. You feel me? Right? So, I'm like, so what's the deal? Like, you know, I'm like, how you feeling about the case? She like, friend, just don't leave me. And just know I'm sorry. I said, is there anything else I need to know? She said, so you not gonna be mad? I was like, mad at what? She was like, so you not mad that I had sex with Duran? I was like, no. She was like, okay. But in my mind, I'm mad, right? Because I'm just like, bro, y'all said in my face. Like, y'all played it off. And here I am thinking I'm having a key with her on the low. Thinking we doing something, you know, for the first time together on this type of little shit. And the whole time, this shit was a game, Shay. Like, and you just backstabbing me, like, all the way around. Like, you didn't even keep it a buck with me and let me know. But then if she's going into detail, she like, yeah, I just didn't, you know, because it happened more than once, so I didn't want to, you know. And I was like, okay. And she was like, you know, like that day you went and got your clothes. So now I'm thinking like, oh, this just ain't the past, Shay. Like, you did this while we was all in the same house. Like, and then I'm thinking like, this nigga, I'm talking about that night bro had fucked me down. I'm talking about amazing. And I'm thinking like, oh, you did that because you slept with the homegirl. Like, wow, like, the disrespect, like. And then she gonna say, but he did stop like midway through, like. And I'm just trying to keep a straight face. I'm like, it's cool. It's cool, like, it's cool. She was like, you coming to my court date? I'm like, yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming. She was like, I love you, friend. I'm like, I love you too. She like, you really my friend? I'm like, yeah, I'm really your friend. You feel me? Yeah. I'm like, I miss you, I love you. I'm like, take care. Because it was all that time we wait. You know, it's only 15 minutes. It's only 15 minutes. So, it's either 15 or 30. I think it's 15 though. It's either 15 or 30. I think it's 15 and they end up letting us talk longer. Like, cause sometimes they do that. Like, the guards will forget and then, you know, they'll come in and visit. But anyway, I walk out. And now my feelings is hurt because I'm like, bitch, you knew they was coming. Like, you knew all this. You knew that y'all had did some shit. Like, you knew Ronnie and them had did what they did. Like, you knew all this shit. And so when I come out, Bobby like, what's wrong? I'm like, bro, I can't believe this bitch. He like, oh, you found out she knew why you got shot? I'm like, what you talking about? He said, that's why I came with you. I wanted to see if she was gonna keep it real with you. I'm like, Bobby, how you know my homegirl? He said, I don't know her. He said, but I know the situation. He said, that's why I was calling you, trying to check on you and see what's up with you. He was like, Pooh, you gotta let people be people, man. He was like, you could have died. He like, your girl foul. And I had to come to make sure she was locked up. To make sure. He like, cause if she ever touched the streets, she ain't gonna be here. So now I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, Bobby, let's go. So we get to the car. He like, you hungry? I'm like, yeah, but I really can't eat. He like, no, you finna get something to eat. He like, we finna take a ride. So when we get on the freeway, we don't go to the right towards downtown LA. We go towards the left. I'm like, damn, where we go? So we end up driving to Pomona, to this little restaurant or whatever. And we go eat and we chilling. He like, we go stay out here. I'm like, okay, no problem. He like, let me tell you something. He like, that nigga Duran you fuck with, he like, that nigga a snake. He like, I know about the whole shebang, Pooh. He like, niggas fucked up when they killed Mike. He like, that's Marcus' first cousin. He said, but that's my god brother. He said, Mike called and told us everything before shit went down. And so I'm like, I'm sitting there like, and this is why I tell y'all ladies, when you in the cities, Long Beach, Compton, Watts, Hawthorne, Inglewood, East LA, west side of LA. It ain't nothing but 10 minutes away from each other. Compton and Watts ain't even 10 minutes. We a street apart. Compton and Long Beach, a street apart. It ain't no distance. So, like I said, being young, me being me, of course you always know somebody, right? But I wasn't thinking they had no type of connection. I wasn't thinking that. Like, once I found out that Mike and Marcus was kin, okay. That's kind of expected, like one person kin or something, you know. But it's really that small. So, he like, so I'm telling you right now, be careful where you sit at when we go to court. And I was like, well, clearly I'm going to be sitting with you. He was like, look, I ain't trying to put you in no position. He said, but your homegirl and your homie did. He said, so that nigga Deron and Ronnie, yeah, them niggas took a trip. Them niggas robbed our spot. Mike let us know. I'm like, oh. Okay. He like, and I'ma just leave it like that, Pooh. He said the rest, I guess we'll find out in court. So I'm like, he like, so you still fuck with the nigga Deron? I'm like, no. He like, stay far away from that. He said because if when blood get caught slipping, ain't nobody gonna be concerned about who that nigga with. So now I'm just like, he like, don't get in your feelings. Bobby said, I already told you I was gonna make sure when nothing go happen to you. He like, I know you don't know nothing, Pooh. I'm like, I don't know. He said, me and Marcus be laughing about it, how lost you is. He said, cause you got so much game. He was like, but this went over your head. I said, because this wasn't a plot of mine. Why would I think something like that? Like, let's be real, right? So he like, come on, let's go. So we leave. We pull up to this house. He like, welcome home, baby. I'm like, welcome home. He like, look, shit finna go down in the city. I don't want you in the city. He like, I love you. He like, I love you for real. He like, I already called your mama. I'm like, you did not call my mama. He was like, yes, I did. He said, I called your mama when you was back there talking to Shay, and I told her the deal. And I told her that I was going to take you away because I don't want nothing to happen to you. I'm like, damn. Now I'm just kind of fucked up because I'm sitting in this house and I'm hurt because I'm like, I could have died. She could have died. She could have died. Like multiple people could have died. Mike gone. My homegirl pregnant. Get what I'm saying? So now, I done been out here for about maybe like 2 weeks. We've been going back and forth. I just been basically going home, chilling with my family. But at nighttime, I've been going with him. It ain't got to the point where my mama like, oh, let me see this house. He like, Moms, you know, I got a pool. He know I don't never want to leave. So, even my mama and my family came out there a few times, like, for the weekend. Like, barbecue, cook. We all had a good time. Like, it was that serious. Now, this particular house is one of their other little business partners, but he was a white boy and he was real, real smart. So this is how they was able to get in so many properties. So I knew this house. He really wanted this house. Like, this was the house that he wanted. It got the pool, it got the jacuzzi, it got the extra den. Like, it was nice. But you know, if you know anything like about Ontario, Pomona area, like the houses is real kind of like old school Brady Bunch style. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it's very much Brady Bunch style. Cause nigga, the bedroom still, it had a fucking water bed. Like, you know what I mean? It had a water bed. But I knew this was his safe haven, so I just made him feel comfortable and appeased him with this. So now it's time for court. Now remind you, the same week as court is the same week of the baby shower. So my homegirl done called me like, hey, Pooh, you know my baby shower coming up, da-da-da-da. I want you to host. I'm like, girl, you know I'm hosting. I'm finna act an ass. You already know I'm finna talk shit. Bitches better come with some bomb gifts. She like, hell yeah, I need that type of energy. Whoa, whoa. So I hang out with her, and I'm talking to Bobby, and Bobby like, yeah, we finna show off for the baby shower. I gotta make sure. He was like, she said that's gonna be my godson. I'm like, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? He like, Pooh, we gotta go in there and show out. Like, babe. I'm like, we got that. He like, man. He like, cause that nigga Marcus coming with a gang and shit. So I called her back. I said, can you do me a favor? She said, yeah. I said, don't buy nothing else. I said, listen to me. Please don't buy nothing else. Just let wait till after the baby shower, please. She said, okay. I said, all right. Say no more. She said, you going to court? I said, yeah, I'm going to court. She said, I'm going to go. I said, no. I don't want you to go. She said, Pooh, I gotta go. I said, please don't go. You know what I mean? You got them babies. Don't go. She said, Pooh, I gotta go. I gotta know. I said, come on, man. Come on. Come on. You my nigga. I love you. Please. I said, I don't want you stressing out. I don't want nothing to happen to them babies. Please don't come. I said, I love you. You my nigga. I said, I don't care through our ups and downs or whatever. I'm like, I don't want nothing to happen to them babies. Just let his mom and them come. I said, I don't want you upset. Like, this supposed to be a happy week for you. You know what I mean? She was like, alright, Pooh. So me and her mom's talking. Her mom's like, I've been trying to convince her. Thank you, Pooh. I said, I just don't want nothing to happen to the babies. I want her to deliver good, be good, and let it not be no problems. You know what I mean? We happy as hell. It's twins. Like, oh my God. Like, we in a good space. You know what I mean? I need my nephews to make it. And I really was feeling that because y'all was so worried about Shay with me. You ain't realize how Shay crossed the other homegirl. Regardless to if the homegirl was acting funny or not, when she got with Mike and all that, it doesn't matter. She about to have this nigga babies. We go to court. That shit was on a Tuesday. I'll never forget. And they running down all the charges. Now Marcus and them told they homeboys like, nah, all y'all don't come. We don't want it to look a certain way. All this shit. Thank God they respected. They was at the courthouse, but they just didn't come inside the courtroom. They stayed out. Now we sitting there. Shay walk in. He walk in. They sitting down. And she turn around and she look at me. And she smile. But then she see they face. She automatically turn. Like, it's instantly she got an attitude. And I'm like, okay. So I know her. So she done got her handcuffs. You know, she up here with it, but she steady like. And I'm like, the fuck? Like, so now they doing their little opening statements and shit, right? And they talking about how they go prove that they set Mike up to get killed. They go prove that they robbed him. They go prove, and I'm like, and as they reading these charges, I'm just like, nah, not my motherfucking homegirl, bro. So as I'm about to get up, Bobby pulled me and he sit me down. He like, sit right here and listen to it. Stop trying to fight it and let it go. Like, listen to it. And I'm like, kidnapping, tying up. Nah, this ain't happen. This ain't happen. And do you know, when they got through reading the charges and everything, you know, one of the charges, bro, when they said they had Mike tied up, you know, they said that these motherfuckers sit up here and motherfuck